Once upon a time, in a sunny and colorful land called Mexico, a skilled and passionate chef decided to create a dish whose aroma would drift through the cobblestone streets of the town. He began his day by carefully washing the white grains of rice, letting them rest peacefully in salted water for a while, preparing them for a delicious journey ahead. Then the chef walked into his beautiful farm, where a gentle breeze danced among the crops and the scent of fresh earth filled the air. From all the abundance, he chose 2 large, healthy onions, ones that seemed destined for this very dish. He washed them carefully, chopped them finely, and prepared them to create a truly unforgettable flavor. And so, with the soft sound of onions being chopped and their aroma slowly filling the kitchen, the story of Mexican rice began. Now it was time for the chicken to take the stage. The chef picked up fresh chicken breasts, tender and pale, ready to become part of this flavorful tale. With patience and care, he cut them into neat, square pieces, knowing that beauty matters just as much as taste. Each cut promised harmony and balance, uniform pieces that would soon join the rice and spices, adding both visual charm and delicious flavor to the dish. And so, the chicken became part of the story. Then, to bring color and life to his dish, the chef turned to bell peppers, bright and cheerful, as if they carried pieces of sunlight within them. He knew that color is the soul of a meal, so he chose them carefully to give the pot a special and eye-catching glow. With patience, he chopped the peppers into small, neat pieces that would soon shine among the rice and chicken, making the dish look even more vibrant and irresistible. And so, the magic of color was complete. Now it was time to add a beautiful, vibrant red to the dish. The chef reached for ripe, sun-kissed tomatoes, full of freshness and ready to share their magic of color and flavor. He carefully chopped them into pieces, each one promising a burst of lively, fresh taste. When the tomatoes were added to the pot, the dish came alive with a vivid color and an irresistible aroma. Now it was time for the mushrooms, with their earthy and fragrant flavor, to join this delicious story. The chef carefully selected and washed them, preparing each piece to bring a deep and delightful taste to the dish. When the mushrooms entered the pot, their aroma mingled with the chicken, rice, and vegetables, bringing the Mexican dish to a complete and mouth-watering stage. In the warm, bright kitchen, finely chopped onions began to dance gently in oil until they turned the golden color of the Mexican sun. When garlic joined them, a mouth-watering aroma filled the air, an unmistakable promise of something special. Now it was time for the chicken, tender and fresh, to join the golden mixture of onions and garlic. The chef carefully added each piece to the pot, allowing the chicken to mingle with the fragrant onions and garlic, developing an irresistible and delightful flavor. With every gentle stir, the savory aroma filled the kitchen, signaling that the story of the Mexican rice had reached an even more delicious and exciting stage. To bring more color and life to the dish, the chef reached for the bright bell peppers. He added them to the pot and gently sautéed them, allowing their colors to brighten and their aroma to fill the kitchen. With each moment, the Mexican dish became more vibrant and visually irresistible. Now it was time to perfect the aroma of the dish. The chef carefully added paprika and garlic powder, infusing every bite with a magical scent and flavor. With each stir, the fragrance of the spices blended with the chicken, vegetables, and rice, bringing the Mexican dish to an irresistible and aromatic stage. Now it was time for the sweet golden corn to join the pot. The chef carefully added the corn to the mixture of rice, chicken, and vegetables, bringing joy and life with its color and flavor. With each gentle stir, the Mexican dish became vibrant and flavorful, ready to grace the table with a delicious and heartwarming presence. Next, the chef grated ripe tomatoes and added them to the pot. They simmered happily, slowly releasing their juices and forming the rich foundation of this magical dish. Then came the colors: green bell peppers, golden corn, and tiny peas, sprinkled in like joyful confetti. Now it was time for the mushrooms to join this delicious feast. The chef carefully selected and chopped them, adding them to the pot so their earthy flavor and delightful aroma could mingle with the chicken and vegetables. With the mushrooms added, the Mexican dish became even more complete and flavorful, ready to tempt anyone who approached. Now had come the moment the chef had patiently awaited in his kitchen for years, combining the rice with all the fragrant, colorful ingredients. He first placed a large pot over gentle heat and, with respect for the other members of this culinary story, slowly added the soft, separate grains of rice. With care and patience, he stirred each spoonful, allowing it to mingle with the golden chicken, vibrant vegetables, sweet yellow corn, fragrant mushrooms, and magical spices. With every stir, the colors danced together in harmony, and the aromas gradually filled the air, tempting anyone who passed by the kitchen to pause and savor the magic being created. This was the moment when the chef's effort, precision, and love came to fruition, and the Mexican dish, with all its flavors and colors, was ready to be served and tell its delicious story to all. For those who loved heat, green chili peppers or jalapenos could make it fiery. Served alongside grilled chicken, red beans, or fresh salsa, and finished with a sprinkle of fresh cilantro, the dish was complete. And so, on that sunny Mexican day, a simple meal became a beautiful story, one that comes alive again every time it is cooked. For more stories from different countries, be sure to subscribe to the Sepi Food channel and check out the rest of our posts. Love you all.